not the best looking guy in the room ever, really. Beard needs to be lined up. The list goes on and on for him. But other than that, he's a competitor, man. I'll go into any battle with him. And that's really based on the way I've seen him work, the way we work next to each other every morning. I just know what he's about. He's a competitor. I'm a competitor. He loves getting after it. He loves facing the so-called best. He's excited for our schedule. Yeah, he just competes, man. Flat out competes.
Questions for Canaan? Right here to my left.
Canaan, Dan Tortora, Broadcast Media.
How you doing?
Matt Johns, Grayson Lambert.
Yes, sir.
These guys both have had time out there, had experience out there. What can you say about the quarterbacks at Virginia and your relationships with those guys at this point?
Yes, sir. Grayson had transferred to Georgia. He's a graduate of the University of Virginia, so he's my brother no matter what. I'm really excited for the opportunity Matt Johns has in front of him, though. He showed us last year that he can come in and play. It's not very times you have your #1 transfer and your #2 guy can play and you don't skip a beat. So this summer really been working on getting our timing right, getting everything down with the defense, getting down with the 7-on-7, film work, the cadence, whatever it may be, and really just focus on finishing every drill, every rep, every workout, whatever it is. So hopefully that will translate over in the season.
Very back in the yellow, or actually the blue.
Canaan, just the same question that I asked David Dean. You made a nice 3-game improvement last year. What makes you believe that this team can get to at least 6 wins this year and be a bowl team?
Yes, sir. 2 years ago we won 2 games. We knew we had to step it up last summer. There was a lot on the line, and that's what we did. We got 5 games out of it last year. We were 3-4 games away. Honestly, just finishing down the stretch is what we have to do. That's what's going to separate us, and that's what's going to get us over that hump. We're facing UNC. We lost by 1 last year. Tech, we lost by 4. UCLA, we lose by 8. Those are just some of the games that Duke 7. So just finishing down the stretch we believe will get us over that hump.
Now in the yellow.
Dennis Carter, WSCT in Lynchburg. How have you seen Matt Johns change now that he is the leader, the quarterback of the offense? Do you see a change in him as far as just the way he carries himself?
Yes, sir. I think he has to be. I tell him all the time, he's not a captain of the team. He's not labeled a captain. But as a quarterback playing football, the ball is in his hands every single play, no matter what. The ball starts with him. So I see it in his work ethic. I see it in the way he carries himself. That's just the way he is, though. He's a competitor as well. You should see us in the mornings working out. We work out right next to our racks are right next to each other. I work out with Matt Johns, and we're right next to David Dean. So we just compete even against each other, and that's going to translate over in the season. We're all about just competing day in, day out on a consistent basis. And Matt John's done a really great job bringing people under his wing and bringing the quarterbacks, the transfer quarterbacks, the younger guys, whatever it may be. He's really doing a good job of doing that and really honing in every day on finishing on the stretch. We just got to finish in every aspect.
Yep. Canaan, for 4 years, seems like longer than that actually, we've watched Kevin Parks worm his way through opposing defenses for first downs and touchdowns.
Yes.
Obviously, you're going to continue to run the ball when Matt's not passing to you.
Yes, sir.
But how will the Virginia running game look different without Kevin Parks, who's kind of been the heart of it for so long?
Yes, sir. I think we won't skip a beat. I think our new coaches, I brought a new feel to our run game, and that will open up the pass game. So I'm really confident in that. Whoever knows, just about anything in college football, they know Dave Borbley is as an offensive line coach, and the guys he's coached and the offensive lines that he's put together and really helped the run game. So even just to be around him and learn from him, I try to learn as much as I can, even though I'm not an offensive lineman, but he's been on so many winning teams, and just learning from him is key. So you could even see this past spring the improvement the offensive line made, and I think that's going to help our run game, and I think we're going to be okay.
Just 2 more questions right here to our left.
Mark Larson, Time Warner Cable News, Syracuse. You guys got off to a great start last year and then stumbled down the stretch. This year, your first 4 games are brutal. So a very real possibility could be a tough start and maybe the opposite of the season. What do you guys think about those first 4?
I think that just goes back to, to be honest, why I chose to play college football, to play college athletics. I love facing the so-called best. I love facing, guys that are here today, whether it's Jalen Ramsey from Florida State, Fuller from Tech, whoever it may be. I just love facing those dudes. I love facing UCLA last year, and I love that Notre Dame is coming in the second game of the season. I just love to compete, man. I'm just a competitor. That's who I am as a person. I think my teammates could stick up for that statement as well. I really can't wait. I know my guys are excited to get after it. And that's all we've been talking about. That's all we've been working towards. All we've been working towards all summer, ever since the season ended really last year. So we just want to compete and get after it. We really can't wait. It's a great opportunity. We're going to take advantage of it.
Last question all the way back in the blue.
Marty Hutlaw from NBC 29 in Charlottesville. Canaan, do you feel any pressure to do well as a team this year, make the postseason with your coach's job riding on it?
Everyone's been talking about the hot seat, but this is college football. This is college athletics. It's a bottom line business. Either you're winning or you're losing. If someone is losing, they're on the hot seat. So that's just the way it is. That's just sports. We're literally just going to control what we control the controllables, and do what we have to do.